Online, are you able to hear me now? Is it clear for you? Okay, fine. So, guys, I think we can start now. So, in the last session, we have seen some of the Linux commands, right? Okay. So, I'll recap them. But before that, first of all, I'll start today's session with creating the AWS account. How many of you are having the cards now? So, have you got the cards? Fine. So, I'm going to show you how to create the AWS account for all of you. So, creation will take at least 5 minutes, okay? Like only 5 minutes. So, the main reason that why we are going to create the cloud account means, wait, let me stop the transcript. Okay. So without having the AWS account, we cannot practice on the cloud. Okay. So cloud account is mandatory for all of us to create and to practice. So here in today's session, I'm going to start by explaining how to create the AWS account. So AWS account creation will take exactly 5 steps. Okay. And we can do within 5 minutes. The prerequisite for to create the AWS account for all of you is you need to have the email, fresh email. For example, if you have an AWS account with any of the email, you cannot use that same email to some other account. So you need to have the email, you need to have the card that can be credit card or that can be debit card. Anything is fine. So Visa card, MasterCard, American Express, as well as RuPay is also going to be accepted. Previously, we don't have RuPay card for AWS account creation, but in recent days, we can also use RuPay. So now, if anyone is having the card, please come here for a couple of minutes. I'm going to show you how to create the AWS account file. How many of you are having the cards? Okay, so anyone of you come here, like I'll show you how to create. And like all of you are having international transaction enabled, right? Not enabled, eh? Okay, first of all, how many of you are having the cards? Raise your hands one more time. 4 to 5. And how many are having international transaction enabled? Your one is enabled. Your one is enabled. Okay. Which card it is? No, like RuPay, MasterCard, Visa card. Okay, fine. Just please come here for 5 minutes, okay? So guys, to create the account, first of all, go to the any of the browser and type AWS free tier account. Okay. So click on the very first link, whatever you are getting. So here you can see create a free account. Are you able to see it? So click on this one. So if you click on this one, automatically it is going to redirect to the very first step. See, step number 1 is giving the email as well as password as well as one username. So definitely here I'm telling you one more time, you need to give the fresh email. So I'll tell one tip for all of you. For your learning purpose, create a new email. Okay. So create a fresh email. Why? Because currently you are creating the AWS account. In future, you are going to create GitHub account. Later, you are going to create the Docker Hub. Later, you are going to create HashiCorp Cloud Platform. So there are a lot of accounts you are going to create for learning purpose. So instead of using your personal email, I will recommend all of you to create a fresh email for your learning purpose. And same email you can like give to the admin also to get the notes and everything. So first of all, here you can see sign into the existing AWS account. That means if you are having already AWS account, you can sign into it. But as of now, you are not having any kind of AWS account. So just go and give your root user email. See, coming to the root user email, don't worry about this one. In AWS, we have two types of users, root user as well as IAM user, which I am going to explain in the upcoming days. As of now, just to give your original email, what exactly you are trying to associate with your AWS account. Your email, please. Yeah, you can come here for a few minutes. Sharad Kumar, definitely I'm going to share you the live video classes for you as well as like this is from Amirpet. Okay. I'll share the demo videos for you. Please sit for 5 minutes. Your email, please. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So your email is done. And second thing, you are going to give the username. So AWS account, I am giving the same name as your email. So click on verify email address. So now for your email, you are going to get a code. Please verify the code once. Done. So verification code, please. I think already you are having one AWS account, right? If you are already having the AWS account, it's not gonna accept. Okay, fine. So tell me your other email, please. Yep. Password you don't have, huh? Okay, email only you're having. So definitely we need to use some other person card here. So who is having the email with your international transaction enabled? You are having, please. Your email, please. SA. Ah. Mm. So Siraj, like I'm going to give the username as your email, okay? So here I'm going to do the security verification here. So it is 2D. T5. This captcha is too difficult. Previously, we don't have the captcha for this verification process actually, but I think so it's a new feature from the AWS, so it's fine. Okay, so Siraj, you can get the email. Like, open your email and go for the promotion section. You can see the verification code for it. 410421. Fine. So now here we are going to put the password. So Siraj, I'm going to tell you the password later. Okay. So your step number 1 is done. So step number 1 is just providing the username, email, and one password. Step number 2 is here we are going to give the contact information. So it is going to ask you, currently you are going to use AWS account. So are you using for business purpose, like for your school project or like or your college project or for any other purpose, or second one is personal. So I'm going for personal here. So next here, it is going to ask the name here. So I'm going to give the name as Sirajuddin. So country, like I'll go for India. And Siraj, your phone number, please. Okay. 798947. Okay. So next, select the country here. So can you please let me know like your perfect address? Why? Because this address is going to be very, very important. Previously, you can give any kind of address, but now exactly this AWS is bringing the new feature. Whatever the details you are going to provide, these details are going to match everything as per your identity. Your address, please. 49 by T. Okay. You're from Uppalapada? Okay. I'm asking it's Uppalapadu. Okay. Yeah. Next, address line 2. Karnool. Wait, Karnool is a city, right? Right. So address line 2. ORVA KAL. Okay. Orvakal. Fine. So your code, please. Simply put it. 518 002. So guys, here, what are the details you are going to give? You need to provide the valid details. Okay. So please make sure that your details are perfectly valid. So now in the step number 3, now here you are going to enter the card details. So you need to give the card number as well as the expiry date, month, CVV, and card holder name. What are the details here you are going to provide? These are going to be very, very careful. Okay. So, and this card will be associated with some number to your phone number. So you need to have your mobile with you. Why? Because these AWS people are going to send one OTP for you. Your card. Where is the card holder name here? I was checking like where is the card details here? Okay, fine. So both are different cards, right? इस पे है, okay. So guys, after providing the details here, so I'm gonna click PAN card. So do you have the PAN card number? Yeah, please. Okay. 5015M. Okay. So after providing the proper details, now here you are going to get the OTP. So please send me your OTP. And guys, here AWS people is going to cut 2 rupees from your bank account. How many rupees? That is the charge applicable for you. Okay. Within 7 working days, you are going to get the refund back. If you don't get the refund, you can call them and you can ask them. True, man. I'm telling true only. If you don't get 2 rupees now, you can call to the AWS customer support and you can tell them we haven't received the 2 rupees refund. Okay. Fine. So your OTP, please. Okay. Last. Okay. Okay. So now it is going to check whether our account, whatever the account that we have provided, so these are going to be valid or not. If your account is valid account, so now you are going to move for the step number 4. You can go and check here. Yeah, it got confirmed. So I'm saving the name as like Sirajuddin Sheikh, as well as primary purpose of AWS account registration. That means it is asking that primarily, what is the main reason that you are creating this account for? I am going to create this account for personal use and ownership type, individual. Fine. So next year, date of birth, please. 08 07 2000, right? 2000 07. I mean like month. Okay. So PAN number, I think already we have given. Just tell me one more time. It's LS 15. Yep. Okay. Fine. So now continue for the next step here. So if you go to the next step here, it is going to tell that sign up for AWS. So you need to confirm your identity one more time. So I'm going to give the text message for your number. Why? Because it is going to confirm that you are going to use this account through your mobile number. Your mobile number, please. 7989 47 1813. So now you are going to get a verification code 8425. Fine. So now your step number 4 is also done. So now in the last step here, you need to understand the support plan. So guys, this is going to be very, very important for you to understand. So as of now, we are going with the basic support. Basic support is completely free. For example, if you are trying to learn AWS, okay, so in that case, you can go for the basic support. While doing practice on AWS, if you are getting any kind of issue, like for that issue, you can contact the customer support, like if related to your account or any other thing. But there is one more account called developer account. So in this developer support, we are going to pay $29 per month. How much? $29. Why we are going to pay $29 means when you compare your basic support with developer support, here you are going to get the support from the AWS team. That means while you are practicing on AWS console, if you get any kind of issue in the basic support, they are not going to help you. But in the business support, what exactly we are going to experience is if you are facing any kind of issue on AWS terminal, so these people are going to contact you within 12 hours. How many hours? There is one more thing called business support. In the business support, you will get the response within 1 hour only. That means if you are getting any issue on the AWS cloud, so AWS people is going to connect with you within 1 hour and they are going to resolve the issue. Okay. And there is one more thing called enterprise level support. This is going to be very, very big cost. If you see how much of cost we are going to pay, 15,000, but we can get the response within how many minutes? 15 minutes. Okay. But as of now, we are going to go for the basic support, but in real time organization, depend upon the company and project, you are going to take either business support or either enterprise level. Okay. So if it is a startup, we can go for business. No, it's already established company and the project is going to be very big. So then we can go for the enterprise level. But as of now, here you are going for which support, guys? Basic support. Correct. So click on complete sign up. And now you are going to see the dashboard of AWS. So click on go to the management console. Okay. Now here it is going to ask you your role. So my role is going to be student here and area of interest. My interest is on DevOps. So this is only for the AWS verification. Like it is gonna check lot of people are creating the AWS account, but why these people are creating? What are the major interest? Only for the analysis of account creation, we are going to give these details for them. Fine. So Praveen, I think I can see your hand raise. You want to speak anything? So once you've done this one, so click on sign into the console. Okay. So coming to the console here, whatever the username that we have given, so that username I'm gonna give it now. So username is Syed Sirajuddin SAYYAD. Yeah, okay, fine. Sirajuddin 1234, right? So now my account creation is done. So I'm gonna show you how to log in. So click on next and here password I'm gonna give it now. There you go. So now you can see the account of Sirajuddin. Okay. So once you open the AWS console, you are going to see dashboard like this. Are you seeing the dashboard here? So now currently it is a Sirajuddin account. So he can practice on this account. Like in a similar way, how exactly I explained you, in the same way you are going to create the AWS account. But if you don't know how to create the AWS account, okay, we have the mentor team. So they are going to help you. You can go to the lab in the 3rd floor. They will help you to create the AWS account for all of you. Okay. But again, so you will get this recording video. By seeing the recording video, you can create or you can take our mentor's help also. Fine. Now here the major question is, I would like to tell you one thing. Once you create the AWS account, see, there are a lot of services where we can use for free of cost. But for some services, we are going to pay the amount. I'll tell you what are the services we are going to use for free. If you go to Google and type AWS free tier resources, just type like this. You are going to get the link like this. Okay. So click on here. You can see the free tier categories. Are you able to see it here? For example, I want to see what are the free tier resources that I can use for my cloud. See, in the free tier, see, completely I can use Amazon EC2 for 12 months of free of cost. How many months I can use? And for S3 also I can use for 12 months. And for RDS also I can use for 12 months. In these 12 months, I can use up to 750 hours. So you can see what kind of resource you can use for freely and what kind of resource you can use for the paid. But if I see here in the left side, I can see always free. If I click on always free, there is something called as Amazon DynamoDB. EC2 is for free of cost. RDS is also for free of cost, but that is only for 12 months. How many months? But there is a resource called DynamoDB. This is always free. That means how many years that you can maintain your AWS account. This is going to be completely free of cost for 25 GB. So like that, we will be having 12 months free resource, always free resource, and trials. Trials means initially for 1 week or 2 weeks, you can go for trial. If you like it, you can continue, or otherwise you can discard them. So this is the way how you need to understand what are the free resource and what are the paid resource for the AWS cloud. But remember, as of now, in our course, we are going to use mostly free resources. Okay, but if you go to industry like organization, majorly we are going to use paid resource only. Why? Because for free resource, we are not going to get the much support. Okay, and I'll ask you a question. See, if you go to company, can anyone guess what is the monthly bill we are going to get for single AWS account in company level? Any rough overview? How much of billing we are going to get per 1 month for one AWS account? How much? Just given some rough value, like whatever you know, you can give it. $10,000. Okay, that means convert into Indian rupees. How much it is? 8 lakhs. Okay, then still $29. Okay. Below 50 rupees. Oh my God. I'll give you one rough estimation. Okay. For my organization, I'm telling. Okay. We are going to pay 55 lakhs per every month only for AWS account. How many lakhs? 55 lakhs. Okay. But if you go to some other companies, very big companies, they will pay up to 1 to 2 crores also. It depends upon the resource what we are going to use. Okay. But don't worry. As of now, we are going with free tier account. So we are not going to get that much of billing. I'm going to tell you how to avoid billing for our AWS account. But for the companies, we are going to get the billings in lakhs and crores. Okay, of course, there is a cost optimization technique what we are going to follow. I'll tell you how to optimize the cost of AWS billing. Okay, so it is going to be very, very helpful for your industry daily works. Fine then. So now let's go and create the AWS EC2 here for the new account. So click on here EC2. I think all of you are comfortable with creating the EC2, right? So I'll show on here EC2 clicking. You can go for personal, Madhubala. See, once if you try to create the AWS EC2, so it is going to tell that it will take 24 hours to fully activate your AWS service. This is quite common. Previously, 6 months before, if you create the AWS account directly, you can use any kind of resource. But now, due to creating of larger accounts, I mean like due to creating of the more accounts of AWS, they are going to put 24 hours buffer time. If you want to use the AWS services, you need to wait for 24 hours after creating the account. That means if you create account now, after 24 hours only you are going to practice on it. Okay. So I am going to log off from this account and I'll log into my current account here. Let me go out. So you can see the option called sign out. So let me sign out and log into my current account. So it is my current account. So I'm logging to it. So let's go and create the EC2 instance. By default, like already I'm having the last class EC2 instance here. See, I'm going to tell one point for all of you. So which is going to be very, very important for you to understand. In the last class, I create a server called Raham server. Have you seen this one? It's our last class server. See, whenever you create a server, okay, you have the chance to stop it. Why? Because I have a server now. Tomorrow I want to use it. So in that case, I can stop the server and I can restart whenever I want. If you stop the server, there are two major things that is going to happen for the server. Write the points. I'm going to tell one point for all of you. This will be very, very important for you. So let me write the point on the notes here. So see here, I'm writing the point here. When we stop a server, it will bring following changes. First one, public IP address will change. So when we stop a server, it will bring the following changes. Okay. First change will be public IP address of your server will change. If I create a server, if I stop it and if I start it, automatically IP address will definitely change. Second thing will be services will be stopped. What is the second thing here? Service will be stopped. For example, all of you know Apache service, right? Web server. If you install Apache on your server, if you stop the server and again if you start the server, service will be lost. Okay. These are very crucial points for your course. Why? Because if you can't understand the following steps, you cannot able to work with the EC2 instance properly. And third thing, if your server is running, you are going to pay the bill. But if your server is stopped, we are not going to pay bill for the server, but EBS volume will be charged. Okay. Charges will be applied to EBS volume. EBS volume only. Okay. Not for the server. Again, so if you stop the server, charges is going to apply for only EBS volume, not for the server. So again, I'm going to tell you one more time. So when we stop a server, it is going to bring the following changes. What is the first one here? Public IP address will change. Second one, services will be stopped. Third one, charges will be applied to the your server is stopped now. So for the stopped server, AWS won't give the bill. Okay, it is going to give bill for only EBS volume. Fine. So let me start this one now. You can see the option called start here. Let me start. And currently, as of now, how many of you are having AWS accounts here as of now? Okay, few people, fine. So guys, here I am gonna connect to my EC2 instance here. You can check it out. Let me go and click on connect. So I'm gonna recap the last class comments very quickly. I'll ask you the question, try to answer me. Okay, everything I'm gonna start from the scratch. So first comment, by default, whenever if you log into server, you are on which user? By default, but we need to like go to which user? Root user. What is the command to switch to root user? Sudo -i. Fine. So these comments, whatever we have seen in the last session, na? So same comments I'm gonna recap very quickly. So go here and give the command sudo -i. What is the command to clear the screen? Control L shortcut. What is the command to list the files? ls. Are you seeing two files here? What is the command to remove them? rm *-f. Tell me what is the command to create the file here? Touch file one. The command to list is ls or ll. What is the command to see the content of a file? Cat file 1. Okay. And if I want to insert the content, what I can use? Cat append symbol. So here I'm writing, hi all, my name is Raham. Hit enter and give control D. Now you can see the content of the file. What is the alternative command for cat? More, correct. So give more and file 1. Are you seeing it now? Sir, what is the command to copy the content from one file to another file? CP file 1 to file 2. Now are you seeing two files here? What is the command to rename? MV file 1 to, I want to rename as Raham. Hit enter. Are you seeing the Raham 1 file now? And again, I want to rename Raham to file 1. MV Raham to file 1. What is the command to remove the file? RM file 1 hyphen F. So it is to remove the file. So if I want to remove all the files, RM star hyphen F. So you don't have any file now. So if I want to print the first 10 lines of a file, which command I need to use? Head command. Last 10 lines, tail command. I want to print the middle lines of a file. Sed. Okay, what is the command to create the folder? mkdir. To go inside the folder, cd. So this we have seen in the last session. Okay. Now in today's session, I'm going to tell you one thing. Basically, see here, I'm going to insert the content in the file called file 1. Here I am writing, hi all, my name is Raham. I am teaching DevOps. You can see a lot of spelling mistakes right here. If I open the file cat file 1, you can see a lot of spelling mistakes. You can see name is wrong, teaching is wrong, and DevOps is also going to be wrong. You can see both DevOps and SRE. I think all of you know SRE, Site Reliability Engineering. So both will be having a lot of similarities actually. Okay, I'll discuss what is SRE and what is DevOps later. See, whenever if you insert the content by using the cat command, by default, you cannot able to modify the content. Cat greater than, that means append symbol is to insert the content. But if you wish to modify the content, here we cannot modify it. For that purpose, in Linux, we need to know about the editors. What we need to know about? So this is the concept what we are going to discuss on today's session. The concept is gonna be editors. What is the concept? Sir, what is the main purpose of editors? The name itself is indicating editors are to insert the content, edit the content. Okay, these are to insert the content and to edit. That means you can do both insertion as well as you can do editing. Editing can also be called as modifying. You can call as modify also. So in Linux, if we come to the types of editors, basically there are two types. First one is VI. Which one? That can be called as VIM. Second one is gonna be nano. So types of editors are how many types here? Two types. First one is VI, or you can call it as VIM. Okay. Second one is gonna be nano. Sir, here among these two, which one is gonna be very flexible for us to use is VI editor. Which editor? So this is gonna be very, very easy to understand and easy to work also. Okay. In real time also, majorly we prefer this editor. Why? Because this provides a lot of flexibility when you compare with the nano. Sir, if you ask me, what is the difference between VI and VIM? There is small difference. Of course, nobody is gonna ask this question in interview, but for your knowledge, I'll tell you. Initial version is called as VI. But after some time, they have modified the VI version. I mean like VI editor. They have bring some new features and some new commands. VIM is called as VI modified. What do we call as? Initial name is VI only. But after modifying the VI, so now we are going to call it as VIM. But you can use VI or you can use VIM. Both will be giving the same output for you. So if you go and check now here, let me go and write it here. Currently, I have a file called file1. If I want to go inside the file, I can use VIM file1, or even though I can give VI file 1. Anything will work for me. Hit enter. Currently are you into the file now? So here you can see name of the file will be file 1. How many number of lines we are having and how many number of characters we are having? 49. 49 B stand for 49. Like it is gonna give the total number of characters actually. Okay. And here 1 comma 1 means you are in the first line of first character. But if I give the left arrow, you can see 1 comma 2. That means you are on the first line, second character. Next, if I give one more arrow, so now I am on the first line, but the character is third. This is the description of the bottom line for our editor. Fine, sir. Now the editor main purpose is to insert the content and to modify the content. Here already the content is inserted. Now what I want to do, I want to modify or I want to edit the content. See, the first mistake here I can see name. In editor, there are two important points you need to understand majorly. What are the two important points? Means point number 1 will be if you want to insert the content, we need to give I. What we need to give? It is to insert the content. Second one, if we want to come out of insert mode, we need to give the key escape. This is to exit from insert mode. These two will play very, very crucial role. Again, I'm telling you one more time. If I want to insert the content in VI, which key I need to press? I. No, sir, if I want to come out of the insert mode, which key I want to press? Escape. So again, one more time. So editor's main purpose is to insert the content and to edit also. Coming to the types, how many types we are having? Two types. What are those? VIN, second one will be nano. In VM editor, if I want to insert the content, which key I want to press? I. Or if I want to come out of the insert mode, escape. Is it clear for all of you till now? Online, can you please confirm? Is it clear for all of you or not till now? Okay. So it was clear for all of you till now. Great. Sir, here, so till now it is very clear for you. Now, if I come back to the point, in the editors, we have majorly 3 modes. How many modes? Mode number 1 will be command mode. Second mode will be insert mode. And third mode will be save mode. I mean, like we can call it as save and exit actually. Save and exit mode. How many modes we are having? 3. First one will be command mode. Second one will be insert mode. Third one will be save and exit mode. So now, first of all, what exactly we're gonna do is take this picture all. Instead of writing the notes, just manage with the pictures initially. So guys, again, I'm telling you, don't waste your time in writing the notes, okay? So please try to focus on the board while I'm explaining the concept, okay? Fine. So next, I'll give some time for you to take the pictures at the end of session, okay? So as of now, please don't write the notes. Please focus on the class, okay? I'll give some time to write the notes as well as to take the pictures also. Sir, here coming to the modes, what is the first mode we are having? Command. Second mode, insert. Third one. So here I am gonna start teaching you save and exit mode first of all. Which mode? Save and exit. Okay. So here go to the console and now I want to insert the content. See in the bottom, currently we are seeing the name of the file and number of lines and number of bytes of data. So if I want to insert the content, which key I want to press? I. The moment if I press I here, you can see something called as insert. I am pressing the I here. Are you seeing you can see insert here? Whenever if you are seeing insert here, that means you can write the data and you can edit the data. See, I want to modify the data now. So just remove the name E as well as I want to remove the F1 teaching and I want to give the name here DevOps. So I'm writing DevOps with AWS. So now I have modified my content. To insert the content, we have given I. Now if I want to come out of insert mode, which key I want to press? Escape. The moment if I press escape here, automatically this insert will go. Is it gone now? That's it. Now again, if I want to add some content, which key I want to press? I. See, I press I here. I'm writing here. Thanks. Now again, I want to come out of insert mode. Escape. So now if I want to save it, I can give :WQ. What I need to give? :WQ. Now if I go back here and give cat file1, are you seeing the modified content or not, sir? Are you able to see it or not? Previously, you can see this content. Now, after going to the editor, I modified the content and I can see the new content. Okay. So here I used I to insert the content and I use ESC to come out of insert mode. But to save the content, which command I have used here? :WQ. So here :W stand for save. If you want to save the content, you need to use :W. But if I want to quit from the file, I need to give Q. This is to exit. But if I give both at a time, :WQ, this is to save and exit. Okay. Basically, we can give :W and :Q separately. But if I give that separately, I need to perform two actions. But if I give them together, both saving will be done as well as exit is also going to be done for it. So this is the save and exit mode. Fine. So is the save and exit mode clear for all of you know? What is the command to save? :W. What is the command to exit? :Q. But if I want to save and exit, both I can use :insert mode. So in insert mode, already you know, if I want to insert the content, which key I wanted to press, this is to insert the content. What is the command to insert the content? Online, is it clear for you know? Like, are you able to hear my voice properly? Okay, fine. So what is the command to insert the content? I. Okay, fine. Next here, sir, for example, let me open the editor one more time. So how to open the editor here? We need to give VI or VAM and name of the file. Go here. Now see. Currently, I'm in the starting of the line. Where I'm on? Starting of the line. I want to move to ending of the line. So there is a shortcut called A, capital A. If I use capital A, automatically I'll be coming to end of the line. So let me write it here. So if I use capital A, I'll be coming to end of line. Sir, similarly, if I want to go to starting of the line, I need to use capital I. What I need to use? If I try to use capital I, instead of going to starting of the line, I'm gonna print capital I. Why? Because currently I'm on which mode? While you are on insert mode, your commands will not work. I'm repeating this point again. If you are on insert mode, your commands will not work. So if I want to work with my commands, I need to come out of insert mode. How can I come out of insert mode? Escape. So now again, I want to go to starting of the, starting of the line. Which key I want to press now? Capital I. Currently where I'm on? Starting of the line. Now again, I want to go to end of the line. Capital A. Again for starting of the line. Capital I. But if I use capital I, why it is printing? Because I am on which mode? So this is the point you need to understand. If you are on insert mode, your commands will not work. What will happen? The keys is going to be insert. Okay, fine. So here I'm writing. If I use capital I, this is to go to start of line. So to go to the starting of the line, capital I, and to go to the ending of the line, capital A. Fine. Sir, currently I'm on which line? Second line. I want to create a new line. So in that case, I can use capital O. If I use capital O, I can create a new line above the existing line. No, sir, I want to create a new line below the existing line. So in that case, I can use small o. If I use small o, wait, it is still capital, wait. If I use small o, now it is going to create a new line below the existing line. Are you seeing it now? So to create the new line, if I use capital O, this is going to create new line above existing. And if I want to create it below existing line, I need to give small o. So it is below existing line. So again, one more time. If I want to insert the content, which key I want to press? I. Sir, I want to go to starting of the line. Capital A, and I want to go to ending of the line. Capital A. And if I want to go to new line, I mean like I want to create the new line above the existing line. Capital O. Sir, if I want to create new line below the existing line. Small o. So is it clear for all of you now? Online, can you please confirm, is the insert mode clear for all of you or not? Okay. Guys, sometime due to internet issue from your end, my voice will be breaked. Okay. So sometimes it might be due to for your internet issue. So please check it. If you are breaking the voice, so please let me know. Okay. So again, I'm explaining one more time for you, Vasant as well as Vikram. So please listen now. So to insert the content, we need to use small I. So if I want to go to starting of the line, I need to press capital I. Let me show it to you. See, currently I'm on middle of the line. Currently where I'm on, I want to end of the line, capital A. Have I gone to end of the line? Similarly, I want to go to starting of the line, capital I. Sir, I want to create a new line above the existing line. I can use capital O. Same line I want to create below the existing line, small o. So here also I have given capital O. Let me give small o here. Wait, small o. Is it created? So I hope it is clear for you know like Vasant and Praveen both. So let me remove the gaps now. So these I'm having gaps. If I want to remove the gaps, I can remove like this. Okay then. Fine here. So you have seen the save and exit mode. You have seen the insert mode. What is the next mode here? So let me go and explain the command mode. Guys, command mode is gonna be very, very important mode for the entire editor's concept. Okay. So I'm going to explain everything for you easily. So try to look it in the board here. For example, how many number of lines I'm having here? 4 lines. Let me go and create 12 lines or some additional lines. Okay. What I'll do is simply I'll just copy paste them. I'm copying the lines here. So if I want to paste, so in Linux, if you want to paste, you can use shift insert or you can use right click also. So now I'm going to save all of this. Fine. So open the editor now, VIM file1. Currently, if you see the file here, how many number of lines you are having? 16 lines. So for example, see, you are on which line now? Last line. I want to go to starting of the line. Generally, what you can do, we can use up arrow, correct or not, sir? It is a general approach. But imagine you have a file with 10,000 lines. How many lines? Now you are in the last line of the file. Now you want to go to top of the file. Are you going to press up arrow for 10,000 times, sir? If you do that, what will happen? Punyakalam పూర్తయిపోతుంది. Correct or not? So in order to avoid this one, see, there is a shortcut in the Linux where you can go to starting of the line, you can go to ending of the line, or you can go to any of the required line. For example, currently where I'm on the file here in the starting of the file, I want to go to ending of the file, not ending of the line. I'm talking about end of the file. That means last line. So I can give the command call shift G. What I can use? Currently where you are on now? Last. Again now, currently I'm on last line. I want to go to start of the line. I can give GG. What I can use? Currently where I'm on now? Starting. Again, I'll explain one more time. So currently I want to go to the last line. So the command will be shift G. And again, I want to go to starting of the line. I can go GG. So these are the first two commands. If I give GG, it is going to take me the, like I can write here first line of file. And for shift G, last line of file. Yep. You're unable to see it. Huh? How about now? Okay. Fine here. So GG is to go to the first line of the file and shift G is going to go to the last line of the file. So next one here, sir, you shown us how to go to the first line and you shown us how to go to the last line. But I want to go to the middle lines. I want to go to line number 10 or I want to go to line number 20. So in that case, how can you go? Very easy. See, currently I'm on which line here? I want to go to 7th line. Put 7GG. You are on which line now? 7th line. Again, if you can see it here. Are you able to see I'm on 7th line? See, this is total number of lines, but this is your current line. You can see it here. Now I want to go to 10th line. How I can give 10 GG. Sorry, 10 GG. Currently we are on which line here? 10th line. Sir, I want to go to 5th line. 5 GG. So in this way, you can go to the required line. There is one more alternate way also. I want to go to 7th line. Put :7. What I can put colon? Where you are on now? 7th line. Now I want to go to 15th line. Colon 15th. So in this way, you can go to any number of line in the file. So again, I'm telling, if I want to go to required line, so you can go for 10 GG. This is going to take you to the 10th line of a file. Okay. And the alternate command will be :10. So both will be giving you the same output or different output, guys. So you can use as per your requirement. It doesn't matter which command you can follow. At the end of the day, you will be getting the same output from the both the commands. Clear now? So next one here, for example, see, I want to copy a single line. See, currently I'm on which line here? 15th line. I want to copy the 15th line. You can use the command YY. What I can use? The line is copied. If you want to paste it, you can use P. Is it pasted now? I want to paste it one more time. Put one more time P. And again, I want to paste it one more time. Put one more time P. So in this way, how many times I'm going to press the letter P, it is going to paste that many times. But the command to copy is YY. Which command? So let me write it here. The command is YY. It is to copies a single line. And if I want to paste it, so it is to paste for one time. How many times it is going to paste? But if you give P 3 times, it is going to paste how many times? 3 times. Sir, similarly, I want to delete a line. So in that case, you can use a command called DD. What I can use? Is the line removed or not, sir? So the command DD is to remove a line. That is to delete. To delete single line. Sir, for example, unfortunately, you delete the line. You want to get it back. So that means we are going to do undo. What we are going to do? So how to go for undo means put U for undo. Is it came back or not, sir? So it is telling that 25 seconds ago, you removed a line. Now again, that line came back. Similarly, I want to delete this line one more time. How can I delete? DD. Again, I want to get this back. I can use U. U stand for. So 3 seconds ago, you removed a line. Again, that line came back. So to delete the line, we can use DD. And if you want to undo, this is to U. This is to undo. Again, let me explain all of these commands one more time. So GG is to go to the first line. To go to the last line, Shift G. I want to come to the 10th line of a file. 10 GG, or you can alternate command is :10. What is the command to copy a single line? To paste it? P. To delete it? DD. Sir, to undo you. Is it clear for all of you till now? Online, can you please confirm? Is it clear for all of you till now or not? Okay, fine. I'm coming to that point only. Wait, okay. Okay, sir. Now you shown us how to copy the single line, how to paste for single time, how to delete the single line. But here my question is, I want to copy multiple lines. How I can copy? See, I'll tell you. If you go here, a lot of lines. Okay, where is your cursor? In this line, right? I want to delete 4 lines from here. How many lines? To delete single line, command is DD. But to delete 4 lines, the command is 4DD. Currently, my cursor is here. From here, next 4 lines are going to be deleted. Let me show you. 4DD. 4 lines gone or not, sir? Similarly, I want to delete 10 lines. I can use 10. Now, what about 100 lines? Clear now? That's it. Sir, in the same way, I want to copy 4 lines. So currently my cursor is in the thanks line. So if I use 4YY, automatically you can see 4 lines anchored. The meaning of 4 lines anchored is nothing but 4 lines are copied. How many lines? That means this is my line number 1, line number 2, line number 3, and line number 4. Now if I want to paste them, come to the bottom. And you know, only one time P is enough. You copied 4 lines now. If you give 4 P's, it is gonna paste 4 times. So this is the way how exactly we are going to copy the multiple lines. YY is to copy the single line. But if I want to copy 4 lines, I need to put 4 YY. Copies 4 lines. Okay. So P is to paste for single times. But if I want to paste for 4 times, I can give 4 P. That means it is going to paste for 4 times. How many times? 4 times. Next. So to delete the single line, what is the command? DD. Now I want to delete 4 lines. I can use the command 4DD to delete 4 lines. Is it clear now? So these are the commands. See, if I want to delete 100 lines also, just to give 100 DD like that. Fine then. Sir, you are having a lot of lines here. Now here my question is, I want to search for a single word. So how I can search? The command is slash. I want to search for the word called Raham. So I can give the command call, like word called Raham. Are you seeing the word called Raham here? How many times it is showing here? 3 or 4? 4 times. Sir, here now my question is, like here you are showing at 4 times. Na? 1, 2, 3, and 4. 3 of them are having yellow color, but why this one is only white color? Think logically. 3 of them are having yellow color, but why this one is having white color? Giving the? No, it is the first letter what I have written. This comes second, third, fourth, like that. Okay. Whichever the word you have entered first one that have entered into the file. Like that. But again, we don't have any specification for it. I'm just telling, okay. Fine. Similarly, I want to search for a word called DevOps. So I can use slash DevOps. DEVOPS. Are you seeing DevOps now? Like that. So to search for any of the word, we are going to use slash word. Any word you can use. This is to search for a word. That's it. Okay. So now I'm going to repeat everything for you in the command mode, insert mode, and save mode. Just look at here very carefully. So I started the concept of editors. This main of editors is to edit the content. Coming to the types, how many types we are having here? 2 types. First of all, VAM or VA. Second one will be. So here class, which 10 we are going to use I. And to exit from the insert mode, coming to the modes. So here last mode is save and exit mode. To save the content, I need to use : W. To quit, colon Q. And to save and exit, we need to use colon WQ. Again, coming to the insert mode. So to insert the content, small I, and to go to the starting of the line, capital I, to go to the ending of the line, capital A. If I want to create the new line above the existing line, we can use capital O. And if I want to go to below the existing line, I need to use small o. Coming to the command mode, if I want to go to first line of the file, I can use 10GG or I can use colon 10 to copy single line. YY, and to copy 4 lines. 4YY. If I want to paste one line, P, and if I want to paste 4 lines, 4P. DD, delete 4DD. To search for word, and use word. And what is the one? No, everybody. Online is a concept clear for all of you till now. Wait. I think your response is blocked. Voice is breaking. Huh? Online, how about now? Is it clear for you now? Okay, fine. So guys, don't worry. Currently, you are just a beginner for the Linux, right? So once if you start practicing this command, these are going to be very easy for you. Okay, don't think like I'm teaching too many content. Okay, see, we are going for the depth. Okay, as of now, here whatever you are going to learn, it might be a bit difficult for you to like not for all, only for some people. Okay, so once if you started practicing all of the commands, what exactly I'm teaching you, this will be very easy for you to understand. Okay, don't worry by seeing this command. So next concept I'm gonna tell you is grep command. So it is gonna be very short concept. So let me teach you. Grep main purpose is to search for a word. Already I shown you how to search for a word in the file, but that is inside the file. But if I want to search from outside, how to use on the regular activities for our service. So definitely without understanding this command, we are not going to work in the server. The full form of grep is going to be called as global regular expression print. What is the full form? Global regular expression print. So this is the full form of the grep command. What is the major purpose of using this command? Sorry, to search for the words from outside of a file. For example, see, like, let me connect to the server here. Currently, I have a file. Okay, so let me show you how to search for the word inside the file. In front of the line, so already we discussed this command, Durga. So the command is cat-n. If you give cat-n, you are going to get the number of lines, and parallelly you are going to print the lines in a file. Let me show you. But I'm connected to my server here. Wait. So you can go and give the command sudo -i. So if I use cat-n and name of the file, so you can see the number of lines as well as the content also. See, currently I have a file called file1. I want to search for the word called Raham. Which word I want to search for? Of course, you can go to BAM and you can search. But this time I want to search from outside of the file. From where I want to search? So in that case, I can use a command called grep. So use a command grep. What is the word you want to search for? Raham. And in which file you are searching for? File1. Are you seeing the Raham here now? How many times it's printed here? That means you are having the word called Raham 4 times inside grep. And name of the word will be DevOps, and name of the file will be. Are you seeing the DevOps now? So this is the command what you are going to use to search for any of the word. So this is the command. So this is the to search for Raham in file 1. For example, printing it normally. Okay, fine. So here you can search for the word called Raham, but instead of Raham, I'm going to put the word here. Why? Because you can search for any of the word as per your requirement. Sir, here you are searching with the exact word. For example, here I'm going to tell you a condition. See, currently I have given the DevOps in the small letter, but while searching for the word called DevOps, if I give capital letter, what will happen? Let's go and check here now. See, I'm using the command called grep, but I am searching for the DevOps in the capital letters, okay? In the combination of both caps and small. Or I can go for complete caps, DevOps in the name of the file called file1. Are you searching for the word? Why you are not able to get it? Because here DevOps is on small letter, but here I'm searching with the, I'm getting the case sensitivity or not, sir? So whenever, if you are getting the case sensitive, so you need to put -i. -i is to avoid the case sensitive. Search now. Are you getting or not, sir? So again, even though if I use again grep, this time I'll use some small letters and some capital letters, okay? But even though if I give I, is it avoiding the case sensitivity or not, sir? To avoid the case sensitivity, we are going to use here -i. So let me write down this one for you. So here I is to avoid the case sensitive. I is to avoid the case sensitive. To avoid case sensitive. And similarly, sir, I want to print how many number of times that the word DevOps got repeated. How many number of times it repeated? 4 times. So if you want to print the 4 here, just put C. C stand for count. Are you seeing 4? That 4 is indicating the word called Raham is repeated for 4 times. Is it clear for all of you now? So here C stand for count here. What is the C standing for? Count. To get count. Sir, similarly, you are showing us how to search for one word. For example, I want to search for multiple words. How I can search? Let me show you. It is the name of the file. So I want to search for the word called Raham and DevOps. So in that case, how exactly you are going to search? Use the command grep normally. Okay. What is the first word I'm searching for? Raham. \pipe symbol. See, \pipe symbol will be available upon the enter button. If you see the enter button, above the enter button, you can see both / and pipe symbol. This is what exactly we can call it as pipe. Okay. And what is the second letter you are searching for? DevOps. That's it. In which file you are searching for? Are you searching both or not, sir? So in this way, you can search for the multiple words. Single word is very, very clear, but multiple word means you need to put both backslash and pipe symbol. This is to search for multiple words. So here to make it simple, I am going to give word 1 and here I am going to write it as word 2. Now this time I want to search for 3 words. I want to search for AWS, DevOps, Raham. Can we search? Tell me the command then. Grep AWS backslash pipe next DevOps next backslash pipe finally. And what is the file name? Are you able to search or not, sir? So in this way, you are going to get the multiple words. So you can search for single word, you can search for multiple word. Guys, the major purpose why we are using grep command is to do the troubleshooting. In real time, you are going to do a lot of troubleshootings. So while you are doing the troubleshooting, without using the grep command, it will become very, very, very difficult to troubleshoot. Okay, that is the reason that I am showing the grep command in different ways. So is the concept of grep command clear for all of you know? What is the purpose of grep command? To search for a word. What is the full form? Global regular expression print. For example, if I want to search for single word, grep word name of the file. Sir, I want to avoid the case sensitive. Hyphen I want to get the count. Hyphen C. Sir, I want to search for multiple words. Grep word 1 backslash pipe symbol, word 2 and name of the file. So here you are going to give the description. It is to search for the number of words. And the final command will be, sir, here in the file 1, you can see lot of lines. I want to print the number of lines which is not having the word called Raham. I want to print all the lines which is not having the word called Raham. In that case, how you are going to do? Grep Raham file 1. This is to print the number of lines with the word called Raham. But if I want to print the number of lines which is not having the word called Raham, I can use -v. What I can use? In the below lines, are you seeing the word called Raham? You can't see. If I put -v, that is to avoid that line which is having that particular word. Let me give it here. -v. So here -v is to avoid the word. So this is the concept for today's session. So in today's class, how many concepts we have learned? 2 concepts. First of all is about editors. Second one is about grep command. Okay. So now before going for doubts and queries, my first question for all of you. So how's the class for all of you today? Is it easy for all of you? Yes. For the online, can you please confirm how's the class for all of you today? Can you please confirm me on the chat box all of you once? I think online I'm not getting response from you. Wait. Okay, so it was clear from all of you. That's great. Fine. Okay, sir. So now, guys, in tomorrow's class also, I'm going to take one Linux session for you. Why? Because as I said, Linux will be very, very important to start the session. Tomorrow, I'll cover some commands called sed command as well as some user part. So how to create the using the Linux operating system and how to work with the user, how to give permission for them. Once we done to that one, in the session of Saturday, I'm going to start DevOps for all of you. So today is Thursday, right? Tomorrow will be Friday. Tomorrow I'll take one more session for like Linux. Why? Because this Linux is enough to start DevOps, but I want to give some other information about the Linux part for you. See, what are the topics here I'm teaching you? These topics you are going to daily use in the real-time use case. Okay. If I don't start teaching Linux, if I directly go for DevOps, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to understand. Okay. For initial few days, we'll go with Linux only. But from Saturday, I'm going to start the DevOps. And the first tool in the DevOps, what exactly I'm going to teach for is Git tool. Which tool? So first of all, I'll go with Git, later Maven, Jenkins, Ansible, later Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform, AWS, and there are some tools like Nexus, JFrog, SonarQube, Prometheus, Grafana, Portainer. This all will comes in the sequential format. Fine. So now here, if you want to see the copy of the syllabus. So guys, I think all of you, like how many of you got the Google Classroom access here? Can you please raise your hands? Google Classroom access. First of all, how many of you paid the fees here? Raise your hands. So guys, all of you will be having the access to get the Google Classroom. Okay. So once your payment is done, please go to the admin and ask for the Google Classroom code. And the major thing is here, if you want to get the Google Classroom code, you need to fill the registration form. So they are going to send one registration form. Please fill the registration form to get the Google Classroom code. And from now, what are the notes that I'm going to give you? So every notes and every material as well as interview questions, everything. So here I'm going to put, and even you can get the assignments, mock interview questions, everything I'm going to put it here only. So let me upload the notes here for as of now. So this is the notes, what exactly we are going to use for our course. Okay. So guys, the people who are paid the fees, so I will recommend everyone to go to admin and please get the Google Classroom code. Why? Because every notes and every material will be given to from this site only. And from online, so if admin is Praveen, so please ping to the Praveen to get the Google Classroom code. But before get the Google Classroom code, so he's gonna send that form for you. Once you send the form, fill that form to get the Google Classroom code. Hope it is clear for you. So let me, like some people might join newly for today's session. So let me give the old recordings as well as like payment details for all of you. Give me a second. So guys, I'm giving the course complete information for you. And what are the sessions we have done till now? So these sessions are going to provide backup for all of you. So don't worry. I'm going to send the recording videos of previous session. But again, like I'm going to send the backup session for all of you soon. Okay. You can see the details of course there, and let me send the previous recording for all of you. So now online, if you are having any doubts or any queries, now you can raise your hand. So I'm going to give unmute option for you. So you can ask your doubts and queries. So let me drop off all of your hands now. So guys, you can raise your hands now online. So first of all, Nag, you can speak now. I have given the unmute option for you. I think Nag, you are not able to unmute. Fine. So next, Nayak, you can go ahead. Devshish Nayak.
Yeah, hi sir, good evening.
Yeah, good
Sir,
evening.
yes sir, actually I was concerned. Today I inquired about this class. They are saying this is the basic DevOps, but this is DevOps with AWS, right? Completely?
Yeah, see, admins will not have the proper information about this course, so they might be confused by, okay, it's not the basic DevOps, okay? You don't worry about it. It is DevOps with AWS, okay?
Okay, sir. And sir, one more thing. What about any update about your 9 a.m. batch, sir?
Currently not, Nayak. I think it will take 2 to 3 weeks as of from now. I think
Two
so.
to three. So, sir, I'll join now or that time it's confirmed, right? So your 9 a.m. batch will come.
Yeah, it's not yet confirmed, so you can ping to the admin for more details. Why? Because they haven't planned it yet, but currently it is the ongoing batch. But don't worry, if you join here, once the 9 a.m. batch comes, so you can shift to there.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So next, Cheruku Unisha, you can go ahead now.
Sir, this is Nag. I'm sorry I couldn't unmute.
Good evening.
Good evening, Unisha.
Sir, in this course, what are the tools you mentioned? Can we able to learn all those tools, sir?
Yes,
DevOps
yes,
tools.
Unisha, you are going to learn all of these tools. So total, I have mentioned 18 number of tools. You are going to learn each and every them. Okay.
Okay, sir. That's
Yep.
and sir,
Yeah, you were speaking like I unmuted you. Wait. Go ahead now.
Sir, when I talked with the admin people, they said DevOps with AWS course, another course is there. So I have 4 years gap, year gap. So is it enough for me, sir, to try as it?
Definitely. It is enough for you, Nisha. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay then. Next here, Shubham, you can speak, Shubham.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello,
Hello.
Shubham.
I'm asking like which are tools you're gonna do it?
So Shubham, like for your registered email, we are going to send the syllabus copy for you. So in that syllabus copy, you will get the complete information, like from what day to what day we are going to start, and like total number of tools, everything I have mentioned there. You can check it, Shubham. Okay, please check your email
Okay.
once.
Okay, and any placement regarding thing like
Yeah,
we will
definitely.
get
So
placement.
here we are going to provide the placement opportunity also. So once your course is done, we are going to register for your placement batch. So there in the Telegram as well as in the email, we are going to send the placement information for you.
And for working professional also. Right?
For working, you need to check with the admin, Shubham. Basically, for fresher, we can take care of, but for like experience like 2 to 3 also, sometimes we'll post. So please check with the admin regarding this one.
Okay, okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So next, Sharath Kumar, you can go ahead now.
Sir, am I audible? Hello.
Yes, you are audible, Sharath. Please go ahead.
Sir, duration for this course. So actually, today is my first day, so I'll go through those demo videos after
Okay.
this class. May I
Okay.
know how much duration for this course approximately, or
Sure. So guys, again, I'm repeating the course details for all of you. So this course is DevOps with AWS, and here you are going to learn the Linux for the free of cost. So the course duration will be 2.5 months, and the timings will be 4:30 to 6 p.m. And coming to the lab part, you are going to have 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. So this lab is free for both online and offline. For offline, you can come to the class here, and in the third floor, you are going to have the dedicated lab where we are going to have mentors to help for the practical part. And even for the online, once your registration is done, we are going to send the virtual lab link for all of you. So you can take the virtual lab link and you can participate in the online practice session. So while practicing, if you are having any queries, we have the mentor team to help you. Coming to the course, here we are going to have 10,000 rupees for this course. It is only for the course actually. For recordings, additional 6,000 rupees you are going to pay it. And in this 10,000, you will be having 2 time to pay. So basically, if you start the course now, first 50% of the amount you need to pay now, and the rest of the amount you are going to pay after 1 month of this course. And some people might like have some confusion between what is this DevOps and modern DevOps. So guys, let me give the clarity. Whatever the modern DevOps posture you have seen and our DevOps posture you have seen, DevOps part will be the same. But the only difference is for here to there. Here I'm going to teach you AWS services, but they are going to add 2 to 3 AWS services more. For only the 2 to 3 AWS services and only for the 2 tools, you are going to pay 16,000 rupees. But again, content wise, whatever the content that you are going to learn there, and here content will be the same for the DevOps part. Only for few services of AWS, you are going to charge for the rest of the 6,000 rupees additionally. So I think this is the overview clarity about this both DevOps as well as modern DevOps for you. So currently, is there any other classes going on, sir? Of course, Vikram, there is some other classes are going, but it's about to end actually. I'm completely on Terraform classes now, as of now, for that. Fine. So any queries from offline here? Doubts or queries? Yeah, please. Yeah. Yes, yes. So in that case, no, basically DevOps, you are going to start from the scratch actually. If you want to learn Docker and Kubernetes, first of all, you need to understand what is monolithic. If you are comfortable with monolithic architecture, then only you go for Docker and Kubernetes. Docker and Kubernetes will come from the microservice part. There are a lot of limitations of monolithic. If you can't understand the limitation of monolithic, understanding the microservice will be difficult for you. Okay, so there is a plain structure for this course, so you need to follow that. Okay. So definitely, first of all, you need to comfortable with some part of DevOps. If you directly go for Docker and Kubernetes, there you are going to learn something about Jenkins and Git. They don't teach Jenkins and Git there. They'll start Docker and Kubernetes directly. Without understanding the Git and Jenkins, you cannot go for the Docker and Kubernetes. Completely fine. Why? Because Docker and Kubernetes does not related with the Ansible itself. Okay. This will take 2.5 months minimum. For Ansible, it will take 8 days minimum. Minimum to minimum 8 days it will take. Okay. Okay, guys. So, any other questions from you? Sorry if I missed any class due to health issue. So, Sai Krishna, if you miss any class due to health issue, you can ping to the admin. So, what are the class you missed? You can get the recording for that day. Okay. So, this you can speak with the admin. Sir, is there any other fresh batch starting in coming time? So, Mohammed Sohaib, there is some other batch going to happen, but it will take at least 2 to 3 weeks from as of now. Okay. As of now, this is the only batch that I'm having. But after 3 weeks, you'll be having new batch of mine. Fine. So guys, don't worry about your career gap. Some people might have at least like 2 to 3 years. If you are having 2 to 3 years of gap, it's completely fine. But if your gap is more than 3 to 4 years, then you are going to put some experience. I'll guide you how to put the experience. As of now, don't worry about the gaps. We are not going to do anything with the gap. It's not on our hands. Na? So I'll be guiding you through the regime building and career guidance regarding this placement of fresher as well as experience and year gap. Okay, guys, so that's it for today. So let's meet on tomorrow's session with some new topic. Have a great day. Bye all. Thank you. So if you want to take this picture, you can take this off. Let me open this one for you. So guys, it's our today's session. You can take the copy of today's session from here. So already this topic is done. Yeah, let me take it from here. You can take now. Okay, so that's it for now. So let's continue tomorrow's session. Have a great day. Bye all. Thank you guys. Thank you everyone.